I did it. Hi guys. Right, yesterday I talked about how I was having a bit of a mid-league crisis. A bit of a I don't really know where to go or what to do. So, what does one do when one faces a mid-league crisis? He buys a Ferrari. Or he makes a big cock build. That is the equivalent to a Ferrari, right? Now, okay, let's see here. So, I've heard about this idea of a two-hand cast and crit build with a double cast and crit setup. I honestly have not looked at anyone making the build. I've heard it through the grapevine. I was like, I have a 6-link limb split. I'm like, I can probably get the prophecy real quick. So I got the prophecy real quick by doing the prophecy thing. You know, by blocking and then gaining them again and again and again until they get it. So I did that, upgraded it, and now we have the Cauteriser, which has trigger gore shockwave on melee hit. So the way this works is basically we need to have a trigger something on a melee hit that then creates an attack, some sort of an attack. It can't be a spell, it has to be an attack. So it's like Cauteriser or Ngamahu's flame, I think it's called, the X, right? You 6-link that up so that you 6-link a spell with cast and crit that then gets triggered by the attack. It's essentially a 7-link, right? Because the attack itself triggers the cast and crit, because the attack has the cast and crit now, and that triggers the linked spell. So we get I still have low like low crit chance, but it's kind of a fun build here, where you cast blade. So we basically spin and have like cyclone, cast and crit, where we're, you know, doing the whole blade thing, and then they get exploded because we have the Cauteriser gore thing exploding. And that's pretty cool. Can I actually go and show you a good boss? Let's do that. It's a pretty cool build. It's gonna be what we're gonna play on for a while. Defensively, obviously, it's a bit. You know, I'll go here. This boss is kind of tanky. All right. Well, I'll just farm my way here real quick. La la la. Right, so as we're talking about this, why Inquisitor? We are Inquisitor. Now I can tell you why Inquisitor. So you see here we got 400 strength int. That basically is the same. That is with this node here is the same as 400 global critical chance. Global critical chance is incredibly important. You know, one would ask, well, why not assassin? You know, this Inquisitor for cast and crit purposes is just as good as an assassin. Then we also get element immunity, which is harder to obtain, I would say, especially when you're using a two-hander. Because we also need to get resist and chaos res and all sorts of other things, right? So the Inquisitor just offers us everything we want. It offers us good sustain, it offers us good base crit chance, and then since I can use for this weapon here, since it doesn't have base conversion, the Ngamahu has 50% conversion, so you can convert all to fire very easily, but this has none. So I'm using physical to lightning, and that means this node becomes very good later on. Hello? And then we go in, and it's like, it's pretty good, right? Because it like it throws down all the blades automatically with the cyclone, and then it blows them up with the cast and crit on the gore effect. And this thing doesn't need to trigger as often as this. It just needs to, like, I haven't like run the numbers or anything, But basically, you want to create the full set of 40 blades through the triggered version of Bladefall. And then with that, those 40 blades then gets blown up by the Blade Blast. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. So it takes a little while to get enough blades out, and then it gets triggered by this. The idea is that you make 40 blades and then you trigger them, and you do it all automatically, and it's pretty cool. I'm taking this next. I am doing main fire here. Yeah, because I do have, like, I'm going, as you can see here, I'm converting another 40%. So I'm converting 90% and I'm gaining another 70. So I'm doing a total of 110 fire and then 50 lightning and then 10 fizz. As you can see here, it's mostly fire. These nodes also have regen, so just for the regen they're worth it, you know, on top. So I'm taking this. Those nodes. The build in the end, I'm hoping to have at least like 10-11,000 life plus ES. I'm using the good old corrupted soul, you know, good regen and all that. We're gonna have like a, I'm probably gonna make like a weapon swap Vigilant Strike for some like 30-second fortify to have that, and then free up some more gem slots, so that should be good. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a very fun build to play. Assassin's Mark is incredibly important because the base crit is so low. Right, so you have 5 base crit. Assassin's Mark is 1.5, makes a huge difference. And then we probably in the long run, oh, look at this, already a lot more life there. In the long run, we're probably looking at, oh, I should fix that. In the long run, we're looking at getting probably an Elder chest, I think. Oh, this might not be my best chest, but yeah, an Elder chest, I think, with attack crit or something like that. Because attack crit, you know, since the base is so low, is essentially what we're hoping for is to get as close to 100% crit chance on the attack itself, right? So 100% crit chance on the Blade Blast attack, so that it triggers every single time we crit. This crits. It might be that we would need a, what's that potion called? Bottled Faith to get there. It might be that that's required. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. I'm probably gonna double corrupt my Shaper's Touches as well. So, for attack crit. Attack crit on this would be huge. Because it's fairly easy for us to hit the crit cap on Blade Blast, since it has a higher attack, or a higher crit already. And we're gonna take these nodes, so we're gonna have a little bit of spell crit here and there. You know, this node here as well. Like, because that's spell damage and strength end, this node is really good. This node is just good because it has all the crit multi, so the crit multi is really strong. So yeah, it's gonna be a very tanky, considering that we're using a two-hander, and hopefully we'll get big damage. So yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, I just wanted to show you, you know, that new big cock build that's on offer now. You know, so if you're having a bit of a mid-league crisis, consider this. It's fun until you figure out what other build you want to do. Then you could do this, like I'm doing. It's gonna be fun. Anyways, I'm gonna go stream. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.